reality or truth when it comes to homeschooling is it is hard. Homeschooling is hard. The truth about homeschooling from a homeschool mom. So as homeschool moms, we are in a season right now that is so beautiful. We are entering the 2020-2021 homeschool year. Some of us have already started. Some of us have yet to start our new homeschool year. But I am telling you, we are in such a season of excitement. We are getting new, crisp, clean, refreshing curriculum. We've got bright, shiny books and crisp, untouched crayons and colored pencils and homeschool rooms that are organized and ready for all of the learning that's going to come with this new homeschool year. So as we are entering this new homeschool season, I want to share with you my heart in this new season, in this season of anticipation. I want to share with you the reality of homeschooling. I want to share with you the truth about homeschooling from a homeschool mom. This will be our 8th year homeschooling. I have 3 boys. I will be homeschooling a 7th grader, a 5th grader, and a 2nd grader this upcoming homeschool year. But what I want to share, because I share so much encouragement and I share so much of my heart on my channel, I am here for no reason other than to share our journey and encourage you moms. That is why I'm here, to encourage you, to share our journey and the process to finding the heartbeat of our homeschool, because that is the journey that we are on. Every year is totally new, is totally fresh. There are new things we're having to adjust and new things we have to tweak. I am here to share our journey with you guys and to encourage you. If you're a new homeschool mom, if this is going to be your first year homeschooling, however many years you've been homeschooling, I want to share some of the truths of our homeschool with you all, because I think it's important not only to offer the encouragement, but I want to offer that reality of homeschooling, if you will. We come out of the gates running, so to speak. And I don't want to burst any bubbles, but it's not going to be fairy tales and roses and all things bright and beautiful and wonderful every single day. That is the reality of homeschooling. That is one of the truths about homeschooling. So for me, I have to come out knowing expectations versus reality. Put blinders on to the fact that there will be days my kids are not going to want to do school. That's the truth. There are days that I'm going to be so excited about what we have planned and my kids are going to have zero interest in it. There will be days that are absolute struggles. There was tears. There will be tears. There still will be tears. I am going to be homeschooling boys now, like big boys, 7th grade, 5th grade, and 2nd grade. I'm not dealing with little kids where we're coloring and painting and doing ABCs and songs and happy time. Like, it's getting real fast. And there are going to be hard things in our homeschool day, things we have to do every single day that my kids aren't necessarily going to want to do every day. So the whole point of this video is to the new homeschooling mom. If this is your first year homeschooling, I just want to be real and honest with you all, as always, and let you know that yes, we have hard days here at Simply Living It. We have days where we cry. I have days where I cry. I have days where I doubt everything, where I doubt the curriculum. I have days where I overanalyze. Never in a million years did I think I would be homeschooling. It was not anywhere on my radar. Through this path that God has taken my family down, I have been transformed. My eyes have been opened to homeschooling and what it actually is. So my heart, my soul is on fire for encouraging you moms. That is why I am here, to encourage you. You can do this. You can homeschool your children. If this is your first year, if you are repeating homeschool, if you're a veteran homeschool mom, you can do this. So with all of the positive encouragement and love and light that I send your way, there's also some of those hard truths about homeschooling. It's not always going to be easy. And some of these might sound so silly that I'm actually sharing them because, well, obviously it's not going to be easy. But I'm telling you, I had such a different expectation or vision or view of what homeschooling was my very first year homeschooling, and it was kindergarten. I had all the posters on the wall. I had all my curriculum from Abeka. I had everything lined out, everything ready to go, and it was going to be bam, bam, bam. I was following a schedule. which I am not a schedule person. So anyhow, everything was wrong. Everything was stacked against me from the get-go, but it was a learning process. I am here now to tell you expectations versus reality. You are going to have an idea in your mind of what homeschooling is going to look like. We all do. If it's your first year, I have an idea in my mind, and I'm going to share it with you guys in a future video of what is up and coming for our homeschool year. We all have things in mind, and I just want to tell you, it may not go that way. The curriculum you bought might not be what works for your family, and that is okay. Those are some of the truths about homeschooling. As we have a vision for our homeschool, things change, mama. You take it day by day. Take it one day at a time. We have this idea of what it's going to look like and an idea of how our kids are going to respond and react to it. And if I'm being honest, I'm thinking, oh, this is great. God's taken us in such a good season and it's going to be wonderful and it's going to be all things beautiful and I can't even wait. And yes, it's going to be, and I believe that, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. I just want to remind you not to get discouraged when you have those hiccups. Do not get discouraged when you wake up and you're too exhausted to make this lesson as amazing and come as alive as you had hoped. Do not get discouraged when you have a child who is not wanting to participate in anything you're doing for the day. Do not get discouraged if you are having to make adjustments to your homeschool curriculum. That is a normal thing. I promise you, it is totally normal. If you are working with something and you're getting resistance and you're having struggles with your children and it's just not fitting, you will know. You will know. You will feel it in your heart. You will see it. You will know this is not working. We need to change. That is totally okay. It's totally normal. Do not let that discourage you for a single moment. Change what you need to change. Bring in what you need. Reality or truth when it comes to homeschooling is it is hard. Homeschooling is hard. Homeschooling your children takes discipline on your part as a homeschool mom and also on their part. I want you to know that there will be struggles. There will be hiccups along the way. There will be different challenges. There will be days that are good days and amazing days and beautiful days. You look forward to the next day. The next day might be a complete nightmare. Honestly, every single day in our homeschool is totally different. Every single day. That is one of the truths about homeschooling. Every day is not going to be perfect. It is not going to be perfect. So I wanted to, in all of this encouragement and flooding of just love and pouring out on you mamas, I wanted to bring that reality and that truth about homeschooling, that it's not going to be perfect every day. And that's not to burst any bubbles. That is to help you be prepared for when those struggles come. That is to help you be mentally prepared to know this is just a hard day. It's not the end. This is just a hard day. It doesn't mean we're throwing in the towel. When those little thoughts creep up in your mind and you're having one of those difficult days, I want you to know, remember, it is just a hard day. Maybe it's a sign to take time away from the books. Maybe it's a sign to change something. Maybe you need to change it. Maybe your kids just need food. Realistically, that's 90% of the time in my home is my kids just need food. We'll take a few minute break, go ride your bicycle for a minute, come back in, and we're good to go. Sometimes you need a break from the books, a break from homeschool for the day, and go explore. Plan a field trip, go explore, step away from the books and watch a video with your children. Like, it doesn't have to be books every single day. And just know, I want you to know more than anything, when these challenges come up throughout your new homeschool year, when you are faced with a new challenge in your homeschool year, do not let it defeat you. It is a challenge. That is one of the truths about homeschooling, is you will have challenges. It's not going to be perfect. Seriously, little old me thought I would wake up excited and ready to homeschool, and my kids would wake up excited and ready to homeschool, and this would be our life. Like, we're going to be a homeschool family. It's going to be great. And it is great, but not every day. Not every day is great. Not every day is easy. There are struggles in every day. There are challenges every day. There are different attitude issues that we need to address every day. Sometimes I flat out don't want to do school. Sometimes my kids flat out do not want me to teach them. Some days we do not want to homeschool. That is the reality. Some days Other things take precedence over books. So because it is in my heart to share so much encouragement, I wanted to share this encouragement, the truths about homeschooling from a homeschool mom perspective and the reality of it, to prepare yourself mentally for those difficult days and to know how to respond to those hard days homeschooling. It might be just a simple tweak in your schedule. It might be food. It might be changing something. It might be needing to step away from the books. It could be so many things, but I wanted to just help encourage and get that out, that do not think that everything is beautiful here all the time, because it's not. It is hard. There are days my children don't want to do school. There are days I don't have patience and I don't want to teach school. There are days they act like they have no idea what I'm talking about. And that is the reality and the truth to homeschooling, honestly, from a homeschool mom, through our season, through our journey. It's not easy. Public school is not easy. Homeschool is not easy. Motherhood is not easy. Marriage is not easy. Nothing worthwhile in life is easy or comes easy. You know what I mean? Like, you are serving your family. You are serving God. You are serving your children when you are homeschooling them. It is going to be hard, and there will be days that are complete struggles. There will be. So take it day by day. Love on your babies. Love on your family. Do what you can to help make learning come to life for your children, whatever season you are in homeschooling. Homeschooling is going to look different for every single homeschool family. That is the truth about homeschooling from a homeschool mom. My heart to yours, not to burst any bubbles, just to say, hey, yes, I share all these things, but also there are hard things. It's not always like this. It's not always easy. It's never perfect. It is never perfect. So there you have it. The truth about homeschooling from a homeschool mom. This might be a part 2 series because I feel like I have so much more I want to say, but that's it for today's video. If you are over on Instagram, I want to remind you, we are on Instagram as Simply Living It. So check us out over there for a little behind the scenes action, and I will see you all in our next video. Bye.